Hey, what's up, guys? Sky Guy Anakin here. It has been officially 250 days playing SWGOH here on this account. So I just want to show you guys what's been happening, where we're at Russian Galactic Legend Ray. So let's just go straight into the roster. Uh, I probably miscounted the days. Maybe I might be off by 1 or 2 days, but it's okay. It's roughly 250 days. So Russian Galactic Legend Ray, this is where we're at currently. All the farms done to 7 stars. Ray Scavenger Relic 5, R2D2. I brought R2D2. He's not a requirement for Galactic Legend Ray, but I did bring him up to Relic 5 about roughly 2 days ago maybe. So it's like a side project for the JTR team, because in Squad Arena I'm using JTR here, Ray Jedi Training BB8, R2D2, Resistance Hero Poe, and Resistance Hero Finn. So that's the team, which I just swapped over. Because in the past I used to have this team right here on the top, Empire, for Squad Arena, and I will show you guys how I'm doing in Squad Arena in a second. But Jedi Training Ray is done at Relic 7. BBA is done at Relic 7. Resistance Hero Poe and Finn are done at Relic 5, and Finn is done at Relic 5. Ray Scavenger needs to go to Relic 7 for the requirement. And as far as the gears go, I have 3 Gear 12s. As you see here, Poe Dameron missing 2 pieces of gears. Emblem missing 4 pieces. Resistance Pilot missing 2 pieces. Rose Tico missing 3 for Gear 12, and then there's the Gear 13 after that. Veteran Smuggler Chewbacca needs to be Relic 3. He is currently Gear 10. I'll get him to Gear 11, and then Gear 12, and then Gear 13. Resistance Trooper, same thing, Gear 11. So it's actually... it feels really close. It feels like I'm really close to Galactic Legend Ray. And it's been 250 days. I hope, or at least, I don't want to say I'm estimating, but I hope that I will get Ray before the 1 year mark. That would be pretty cool. Because people say that, rushing any other Galactic Legend than Sith Eternal Emperor, you're going to take more than a year. But I hope that we can get it done under a year. That would be pretty cool. Ships wise, we've been targeting the ships ever since the start of the grind. I've been farming Race, Millennium Falcon. I've been farming. By the way, this is new. Star Fortress is new, a new addition to the Resistance faction, so that's pretty cool. I've been farming all the requirements along those Millennium Falcon, Ebon Hawk. These are requirements for Ray. Ahsoka Tano's ship is also one. Resistance X-Wing, Poe Dameron's X-Wing, Houndstooth. These are the 7 requirements to unlock the Radis, which I tried to get it as soon as I can, and now it's at 4 stars and 30 blueprints, which means we're missing 35 blueprints, which is basically 40 because you can only get 10 at a time. So and considering that the Radis event comes every twice per month, so we're essentially 2 months away from getting the Radis to 5 stars. So that's pretty cool. So even if I'm done with the characters, I would still have to wait for 2 months for the Radis to be completed. If I really wanted to, I could spend like 2,000 crystals to make that 1 month, or spend 1,000 crystals and make that a month and a half. But I doubt I'll need to though. So we'll just never refresh and just get it to 5 stars. And by the time I get it to 5 stars, hopefully I'll be pretty close to get Galactic Legend Ray. It's pretty exciting. Veteran Smuggler Han Solo is not needed to unlock Ray. C3PO is not needed to unlock Ray, but as you can see here, I'm actually getting a little bit of C3PO blueprints. I'm actually considering getting him unlocked and 7 star eventually, because C3PO is always nice to have. But here's my farm so far. Let's filter by power. People say, you know, they say all that stuff about Russian Galactic Legends taking over a year. And that's like, I'm not even just focusing on Galactic Legend Ray Rush. Along the way, I farmed up other teams such as, you know, General Grievous to Relic 5. Darth Vader was my first Relic, Bosk, Relic 2. So, you know, I do have a Bounty Hunter team. Put an Omicron on Qui-Gon Jinn. He's great. Emphas Nest, pretty much a solo army. Got the Geos. We got First Order to unlock BB-8. I have a Palpatine here. There's a Geos. There's a Bounty Hunters. So I do have a few teams. It's not going to be like full Relic teams for GAC for offense and defense, but going for Galactic Legend Ray right away, or any other Galactic Legend right away. You're not going to have like full Relic teams to, you know, play around with. And they're not going to be the most efficient teams because, you know, you are just farming the requirements. So, you know, we do have a Phoenix team because that's what I started with. I'll just show you guys my 5v5 teams. JTR team, you know, that's what I use currently. Empire. Got Vader, right? Like Phoenix unlocked Palpatine and Thrawn. Those two are pretty nice. And this team together unlocked R2D2, except Mara Jade. Instead of using Mara Jade, the 7th Empire team was this, or the 5th 7-star Empire character was Royal Guard. I did not have to farm him. Got him unlocked to 7 stars with the Browns and Packs alone for free. First Order, you know, I went with Kylo Ren unmasked. Kylo Ren, First Order officer, Hux, Sith Trooper. Now, I will say this though, if I had a chance to go back all over and start all over again, I would not go with this team. I would actually do Kylo Ren, unmasked, Kylo Ren, not officer, not Hux, not Sith Trooper, but I would actually farm First Order TIE Pilot. And then Phasma, and then First Order Stormtrooper, because that's the fleet you need to get closer to the finalizer. And fleets are something you're gonna want to focus on pretty soon. You know, you're gonna have to have 4 fleets after you're done in Bronzum. In Bronzum, you only need 2 fleets, but once you go up, you're going to need 4 fleets. So the more fleets, the better. And honestly, if I just went with all the First Order pilots, that would have been great. Bounty Hunters, you know, pretty standard. Bosk, Jango, Boba, Grief, Mando. Geos, you know, they have a fleet on their own, pretty much. Later on, you know, once I unlocked Malevolence, they go with Malevolence, but Spy Soldiers on Vac, great beginner ships. Plus, you know, you can get Wat 10 Bor shards with them, so pretty cool. General Grievous, this team I put on defense. Looks not very good, but it strips banners, guaranteed. So this is a pretty solid defensive team, I would say. Resistance, the other Resistance team that I have here, Finn Lead, Poe Dameron. Resistance Pilot, Emblem Holdo, Ray Scavenger. Honestly, Resistance Pilot can be anyone. It can even be Rose Tico, can be Resistance Trooper, but this team can strip some banners too. Nest got 2 variations. I typically just use Treya to counter bugs, to counter Geonosians. But if you run into like Ewoks or something, you can use Kira. You know, so some flexibility there. Qui-Gon Jinn team here. Obviously, the Omicron is pretty great. This team can beat teams that I cannot beat with my good teams. Even though this team is gear 11. Ahsoka, Kenobi, General Kenobi, Grandmaster Yoda, they're pretty low gears. Grandmaster Yoda being at gear 9 or 10, whatever this is, I think it's 10. He doesn't do too much. Most damage comes from Anakin, so once Qui-Gon sacrifices, you know, this guy goes nuts. So there's that. You know, I've sorted out some tabs for 3v3 as well as 5v5 for offense and defense, which I'm not going to show in this video because it's a lot of teams. But I do want to show you guys something. So I made a tab for Ray for all kinds of situations. You know, this team apparently solo clears C-Pit. Can't wait to get Commander Ahsoka Tano. That would be pretty cool. The training grounds or proving grounds or whatever game mode is going to come up pretty soon. So that's going to be where you can get some Commander Ahsoka Tano shards, aka Cat. And if I can get Cat unlocked, this would be... She would help race so much. But another team here, planning to put this team, build this team together after I get Galactic Legend Ray. So I'm going to go for Beskar Armor Mando. So, you know, some standard GL Ray, just a bunch of GL Ray, Timeout Team, Ray plus Cat, Ray Jedis, Beskar Ray, Fun Ray. These are 3v3 here, as you see. Ray plus Holdo clears a bunch in 3v3. And a bunch of counters. SEE counter, this is 5v5, you just need Ray plus Watempor. SLKR counter, JMK counter, Lord Vader counter, JML counter. Obviously, a lot of these I'm not going to have. Like, I'm not going to have Gas for a while. Not going to have Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker for a while. Not going to have Jedi Knight Revan for a while. So these are like a super long-term end game, if I even get there, in a reasonable amount of time thing. But they're there, you know, if I need it. But I'll show you guys my daily farm real quick. Rose Tico, I put her here because, you know, I need her ship, you know, as you know. Her and Resistance Trooper got this new ship, and that's going to be a good addition to the Amlin Holdo fleet. Farming Wicket for the Ewoks for C-3PO. Poggle, I'm not actually farming at the moment, but I might later. The armor, this is purely, she's here purely because of this right here. I'm going to run short on these. I'm already pretty short on these, and I need a lot more of these. So recently, I've been farming this node a decent amount. When I say recently, I mean probably the past week. And I just because I need a bunch of these. Plus, this is a double shard node, so it's like, it's great. Alright, so let me show you guys Squad Arena. What's going on in Squad Arena? Today I actually got number 50 for the first time in Squad Arena. That's pretty cool, I would say. In the past, I've been using Palpatine, Vader, and all that. The Empire team I was showing you guys just now. But with that, I could get into top 100 if I really, really try. But with this new team, with this Jedi Training Ray team, I got to number 50, I would say with relative ease. So, you know, it doesn't really give you that much better of rewards if you go from like top 100 to top 50. But, you know, I'll take whatever it offers. I think it's just 25 Squad Arena tokens every day. But, you know, it's still fun to experiment, to see what I can counter, what I cannot counter. Because I am still pretty new to the Resistance faction and the JTR team and stuff like that. So, but Fleet Arena, we're still rank 1 every day, so there's nothing new here. As you see, we still have 3 attempts left, so there's no real challenge. I did have somewhat of a challenge for a while, but I've gotten used to the counter now, so there's that. But otherwise, you know, that's pretty much it, I think. If you guys would like to know anything else about my farming strategy, or, you know, any other question about anything, my account in general, feel free to comment below in the comment section, and I'll try to answer any questions that you guys might have. But for the most part, I just look forward to see how long it's going to take to unlock Galactic Legend Ray. As you see here, if you look at the list, we already have like a few checks, 2 checks here. We're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Radis is going to come pretty easily, so just pretty much 7 now. We have like a bunch of checks already, so it's honestly pretty exciting. you know, once upon a time, it feels like not so long ago that I only had one check. That's it. But I think we're more than halfway there. I think we're more than halfway there. So it's all coming together. And, you know, I say more than halfway there, not because, you know, we're like, because we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 characters to be relicked. And half of them are relicked, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not because of that, but also because, you know, I'm already done with the character farming. So it's only gears now. It's only gears and relic level. So we're like, I feel like we're more than halfway there. We're probably more than 2/3 of the way there, honestly. So that's pretty exciting. So yeah, let's see how long it's gonna take me. But I guess that's it for today. I'll see you guys next time. Feel free to catch me to stream live. I stream live every day. GAC, whenever there's GAC opening. I stream at typically 7:45 p.m. Central Time Zone. If you want to catch me on Twitch. Otherwise, you know, feel free to leave a thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Those are all the free things that you can do to support the channel. But otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy. Peace. May the force be with you.